Some of you asked me what breed of pig my family is raising that has such good productivity. Every short time, we see that the pigs are pregnant and giving birth continuously. The piglets are also healthy and have good appetite. Today, I will share with you. I raise mainly Danish landrace pigs, which have many advantages such as good reproduction, fast weight gain, low feed consumption, high carcass rate, high lean rate, and good meat quality. Good adaptability, good disease prevention, fast growth. The pig breed produces both lean meat and sows. Very suitable for livestock households and farms. Identifying characteristics of this pig breed. The whole body of the pig is pink and white. The head is small and long. The ears are large and hang down to cover the face. The ears are cupped forward. The neck is small and long, and the shoulders, back, butt, thighs are very developed. Big butt and thighs, straight muzzle, wide buttocks, solid physical appearance. Targets: adult weight 150, 300 kg. The meat is delicious, soft, less chewy. Feed consumption kg weight gain 2.8, 3.0 kg. Reach 100 kg at 160, 170 days old. The sows nurse their young and produce milk well. Good disease resistance. Poorly adapted to hot weather conditions, acidic and salty water. This is a pig breed that represents leanness. Pigs have the ability to gain weight from 750-800 gals day, and at 6 months of age, pigs can reach 105-125 kilograms. When mature, males weigh up to 400 kilos, females 280-300 kilos. Pig feed can be made from grass, grains, or pre-mixed feed. I combine both traditional brand cooking and feeding industrial feed to ensure the pigs have the best quality. In the barn, I am raising 3 sows. Currently 2 are in the stage of nursing and breastfeeding. Compound food specifically for pigs during the raising period will be dissolved with water, then mixed with pre-cooked bran into a liquid form to make it easier for sows to eat. After giving birth, sows should be fed gradually from the 3rd or 4th day onwards. Feed to satisfy their needs. When the sow is nursing, the food must be good. The trough must be clean, no moldy or leftover food. The drinking trough must always be full of water, because lactating pigs will drink a lot of water. Do not change the sow's food. The diet for farrowing sows depends on the number of piglets following the mother and the sow's physical condition. The amount of food for postpartum sows gradually increases from day 1 to day 7. From day 8 onwards for sows. Eat according to your ability. If sows raise 8-10 pigs, they usually feed sows 4.5 kilo a day. Sows raising more than 10 pigs are fed 6 kilo a day. Feeding sows 4 to 5 meals a day will help them eat more and digest better. In the summer, you should feed a lot in the early morning and cool afternoon. There are separate feeding and drinking troughs and enough clean water for mother pigs to drink. Piglets from birth to weaning must go through 3 stages. Breastfeeding, learning to eat. Weaning. Unlike other types of cattle, sows do not store milk in their udders, but only secrete milk due to the stimulation of the piglets acting on the teat nerves when suckling. The piglet sucks and stimulates the mother's nipple, but the mother's milk only secretes for about 25-30 seconds. So the piglet usually lies still, with its front legs kicking directly against the mother's breast and sucking according to the milk secretion. Because the oxytocin hormone is secreted into the blood and reaches the right front breasts first and stays there longer, the amount of milk there is also more. Lactation time is very short, so avoid interrupting the mother pig's lactation cycle. In the first days, piglets breastfeed 15 to 20 times a day. During the learning stage, the time to start learning to eat is 7 days old. Creep feed is placed in separate troughs and kept in the area for piglets. Always keep the feeding trough dry and clean to avoid mold and dirt that can cause diarrhea in piglets. Piglets really eat strongly at 3 weeks of age. When weaned pigs need to gradually change food within 3 to 4 days, from pre-warming food to starter food, avoiding sudden changes that can easily cause disorders. Digestion for piglets. Self-mixed food for piglets learning to eat must have high nutritional content, be digestible, delicious, and hygienic. Ingredients used for food are low-fiber starches, such as rice flour, corn flour, and foods with high nutritional value, such as light fish meal, soybeans. Food needs to be ground into powder. After cooking, let the food cool. Put a little in the trough for the piglets to eat. Clean feeding troughs and drinking troughs regularly. Do not keep food in the trough for a long time, causing sour fermentation, leading to diarrhea and white feces in piglets. Cleaning the barn. Only dry clean, change dirty bedding. Do not wash with water. In the corner of the barn is a package of lime powder. Let the piglets lie on a wooden floor lined with short-cut straw or dry grass. Piglets can be weaned when they are 21, 28, 35 days old, depending on the quality of food, barn conditions, and the ability and level of care of the breeder. However, early weaning will shorten nursing time, reduce feed costs, and increase the number of litters. Ciudadabios year. Proceed with weaning according to the following steps. Step 1. Do not feed the mother pigs green vegetables and fruits for 5 or 6 days before weaning. Limit the number of times you breastfeed piglets, 3 or 5 days before official weaning. Step 2. Separate the mother pig. When weaning, leave the piglet in the barn for a while and move the mother pig to another place. Nurture them here for 7 to 10 days. Do not switch to new food the day after weaning. Milk that is gradually converted to prevent pigs from having digestive disorders. Step 3. Move the piglets to the barn after weaning. After 7 to 10 days of separating the mother, you can move the pigs to another place, but you should not separate the herd. I raise 3 sows. Currently 2 are in the lactation stage. The piglets are about to enter the weaning stage. For piglets, weaning is by far the most stressful time of its life, because before weaning, the piglet have your own breast to breastfeed. There are mother sows calling them to suckle. Breastfeed 12 to 24 times a day. Eat liquid foods that are easy to digest, breast milk. However, after weaning, they must eat in the same bran trough. They must eat when possible, or when pigs in the same cage allow it, and must switch to eating mainly solid food. To ensure a quality piglet has the best start in the weaning area, careful care and management is paramount. In addition to health, managing environmental conditions is also important. Ensuring that piglets live in ideal conditions will help reduce the risk of digestive problems. In particular, controlling the temperature of the cage is a mandatory factor. If the temperature is too high or too low, the piglet's health can be affected, leading to reduced digestion and growth. Once we have secured the ideal environment, we need to begin the digestive adaptation process of the piglets to the new feed they will later eat in the weaning area. This feeding practice should start from day 5 to day 15 after birth. The main goal is to help piglets get used to eating bran. The selected bran should have an attractive aroma and pleasant taste, along with easily digestible protein ingredients. Bran should be processed in powder form because this form easily sticks to the piglets' snouts, forcing them to lick and swallow, thereby helping them get used to the food. Feeding should be done several times a day in small amounts, about 150 green per loaf, to ensure food is always fresh and avoid spoilage due to exposure to high temperatures, corners of the barn, sows, or drinking nipples. From day 16 onwards, piglets will be transferred to small pellets of bran. This type of bran must be easy to digest and have an attractive flavor. However, it needs to reduce the amount of sugar and dairy products compared to the previous bran powder. This is aimed at optimally regulating and developing the piglet's digestive system. Piglets should be fed in small amounts and divided into several times a day to ensure that they receive enough nutrition without overloading their digestion. In addition, providing drinking water is also very important. During this period, mother's milk contains a high water content, but when moving to the weaning area, the only water the piglets will have will be drinking water from the drinking water system in the barn. Therefore, it is necessary to ensure that the water supply system is always adequate and the water quality is guaranteed, making it easy for piglets to access and drink water. Using a drinking water system similar to the one in the weaning area will help the piglets adapt more easily. After ensuring all these conditions, the piglets will be able to grow healthily and adapt well when moving to the new barn. They often sleep very soundly, showing that the environment and care conditions have met their needs well. Besides taking care of the pigs, farmers also need to check the chicken coop. For chickens about 2 weeks old, building a cage and arranging a reasonable density is necessary to ensure the chickens have enough space to grow. If the stocking density is too high, the chickens will lack space, be susceptible to diseases, and cannot grow well. Maintaining an ideal living environment and appropriate nutrition will help both pigs and chickens on the farm grow healthily, bringing high productivity to farmers. When deciding to raise chickens in a coop, you need to calculate the coop area as well as the number of chickens to adjust the chicken density accordingly. Each square meter should only raise 6 to 8 birds. To ensure food for the chickens, I always prepare 2 types of feeders. One is a feeding trough for chicks under 15 days old, and one is a hanging trough for adult chickens. Chickens can be fed industrial feed or agricultural byproducts, such as broken rice or corn. As long as the food ensures enough protein, minerals, and vitamins for chickens, it is enough. With cylindrical hanging troughs, about 50 birds per trough, they contain enough food for the birds to use for one day. The next morning, check the feed and empty the feed trough, as well as replace the chicken feed. If you want chickens to grow well, you need to ensure appropriate care. I regularly check the coop temperature and adjust accordingly. If you see chickens gathering around the light, it means the chickens are cold. If it moves away from the light bulb, it means the chicken is hot. Only when they move freely is the temperature in the cage appropriate. Lighting in the barn must always be guaranteed. During the day, let the chickens use natural light. At night, light a lamp so the chickens can eat freely. Not only that, I have to regularly make sure the barn is clean. Under the foundation should be laid a layer of rice husk. When chickens go to the toilet and mix it with rice husks, they will sing and dump it somewhere else. Furthermore, this chicken manure mixed with rice husks can be used as fertilizer for plants. In addition, it is necessary to seriously vaccinate chicken flocks to avoid dangerous diseases caused by bacteria. Do not raise multiple batches of chickens in the same coop. After each batch of chickens, they need to be disinfected before raising them again. On the market, there are many types of food for chickens of different ages. Therefore, I no longer need to waste time searching for suitable food for chickens. You just need to pay attention to the chicken's diet and age, as well as the reproductive rate, and then find a reasonable care plan. Usually there is corn bran, rice, sweet potatoes, and dried cassava. I will add more. For chickens to save on farming costs, I also supplement the chicken's drinking water fully and continuously. Today, live digestive enzymes are mixed in the water and food for the chickens. The purpose of using digestive enzymes for chickens, in addition to helping the digestive system better, also has the following benefits. Stimulates pets' appetite. Pets feel better eating. Increase the efficiency rate of food use. Avoid food waste. Increases the ability to absorb incoming nutrients without the need for banned fattening drugs. reduce the death rate and severity of diseases caused by E. coli, Salmonella, and Clostridium. Avoid relying on and overusing antibiotics to treat diseases. Reduces fecal odors, lowers NH3 and NO2 gases of livestock, and avoids pollution of barns. This type of digestive enzyme can be mixed with food or dissolved in water for chickens to drink very well. Use it daily for chickens to achieve good results in breeding. After mixing with water or food, the product should be used up within a day. Animal husbandry is a very difficult job, my friends. You are always on hand and never stop working. After taking care of the chickens, it's time to feed the piglets again. This is their last day before weaning. The natural protective substances found in milk will help the piglets' intestines develop well. If the piglets do not get enough milk, it will be very difficult for them to resist diseases. When weaning piglets, they often have to reduce their food intake in the first 1 to 3 days, so pigs will lack energy to produce heat during this period, so piglets must be provided with a resting space with enough heat. Suitable temperature for growing pigs, 30 OC, for at least the first 3 days until the piglets eat normally again and can produce enough heat for their own bodies. A small experience summarized in my process of raising pigs. People often pick up sick, thin, small piglets into the last 1 to 2 pens in the row of pig pens instead of proceeding to consider and eliminate them. This invisibly creates a cage full of pathogens that is always present in the row of cages and can break out and spread to other cages at any time when conditions are favorable. We do not quarantine and keep them together in one cell for every sick piglet, but only in special cases such as infectious diseases, or separating them helps the chance of recovery and growth rate. Theirs is better. Ideally, if separating sick piglets can improve their condition within about 5 to 7 days, we should consider it. If you have any comments or experiences, please share them below in the comments section. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you who took the time to watch this video. Your support is a great motivation for me to continue sharing useful knowledge and experiences in animal husbandry. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any of our latest videos. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Also, we highly appreciate your feedback. Please leave your thoughts or questions in the comments section below so we can discuss and share experiences together. Thank you very much.